Welcome everybody, my name is Michael or Kubera, and it's been pretty hard not to discuss about this topic today, so I decided let's do it. The entire past week and the entire past month on every single investing website, on every single cryptocurrency website, you go on Instagram, you go on Facebook, you go on Reddit, on YouTube, every single place you look, Gamestop, DOGEcoin, AMC, these are the most discussed topics, or at least you see it in the comments, you see an article about it, so let us discuss about it. We already have made a few videos on my new other channel, so if you still haven't subscribed, the link will be in the description below as always. We discuss these topics individually, however, this one is a collaborative discussion about what has happened over the past week, but mainly we're going to be focusing on Robinhood and what this means for the future of cryptocurrency trading and trading stocks on your mobile phone in general, and what brokerages you should watch out for. So it's not just Robinhood here, but they're certainly taking a fair share of the blame, and they are not in a great position right now where hundreds of thousands of bad reviews have been removed by Google on the Play Store. A lot of investors are searching for new similar apps, so a lot of people are moving to Webull and M1 and Public. Maybe you haven't heard about those two, but Webull, the trading signups have risen by over 1,500%. So obviously a lot of people, thousands, maybe even tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of individuals have closed their Robinhood accounts or withdrawn all their money if they were able to, and they're searching for new, better, safer options. So let's discuss about all of this, what this means, my opinion, and are you safe with your cryptocurrency? Because Robinhood does offer cryptocurrency options, but they're not the same as a normal cryptocurrency exchange, for example, like Coinbase, or even better, acquiring your Bitcoin through a company that actually cares about its customers. So let's roll the intro and let's get into it. Now, why did I leave off with that with Coinbase? Because that is a great website for someone who's very new to cryptocurrency. I actually posted, it's my last video on my other channel, how I finally recovered my funds from Coinbase. No thanks to them. That closes the saga for Kubera. This has been going on for well over a year. Coinbase took 2 months to respond to me. They gave me responses that didn't help at all. A few years ago, they banned my account, and ultimately I withdrew over $445 worth of Bitcoin and Ethereum, 95+% of that being Bitcoin, because I found an old phone of mine. So there's plenty of cases where people have had their accounts closed without any valid reason on Coinbase. There's plenty of issues with maintenance. That's why one of the last videos on this channel, we were discussing about how before their IPO, they want to get maintenance back up and they're trying to build their reputation back up. So Coinbase, no, that's not a great example. But there's plenty of ways to get cryptocurrency, and the most important thing you have to focus on is if you're purchasing Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever you're getting into, you're dipping your toes, you're testing the waters. Listen, the most important thing is whether you own your cryptocurrency, whether you own your stocks, whether you are actually purchasing it, and you're free to do whatever you want with your Bitcoin. Are you able to withdraw? That's the first question. If you're not able to withdraw, then you aren't in control of your Bitcoin. That isn't your Bitcoin. What you're actually investing in is not the Bitcoin itself. So you don't actually own the Bitcoin. What happens is when you purchase cryptocurrency through, let's say, Webull or Robinhood or Revolut or even PayPal, you aren't purchasing crypto, you're purchasing the face value of that cryptocurrency. The broker owns the assets and not you. So if cryptocurrency goes up, you're able to sell it for a profit. If it goes down, you sell at a loss, and that's it. There is no cryptocurrency moving behind the scenes. So really, we don't actually know what's happening with that Bitcoin. I mean, we can look into the company and see that they have this and this amount of cryptocurrency, but there are no transactions behind the scenes. It's just sitting there. They're able to move it around, probably like banks, that they only have to have a certain amount of cryptocurrency or money You don't own it. You can't send it to anybody else. It's just an investment. It's speculative. You're buying the value of the cryptocurrency. So there's a problem with this because there is a problem with liquidity with brokerages. Webull or Robinhood, you're going to see stuff like this pop up more into the future. You have no control over what you're purchasing. You're just an investor. You're just a client of these companies. They have all the power. And if they decide, hey, let's just sell all of your stuff right now without your permission, they can do that. And if you didn't read the terms of service, kind of like Facebook banning you, technically they're able to do it. Yes, you're able to file a lawsuit. It's uncomfortable even if you spent millions of dollars through their Facebook ads account. It's a very complicated situation. And then you might have a Mt. Gox situation where even if you get your cryptocurrency back, is at the current value, where if Bitcoin continues to rise, you might get what it was worth 5 years ago, but not the current value of it. And the brokerage made money. They made profits off of this. So it gets into really murky territory. So basically over the past week, Dogecoin has popped off and it beat Litecoin for a few hours. It was in the top 10 cryptocurrencies. And right now, if we go to CoinMarketCap, it is number 13. Dogecoin, Doge, that is right. Over the past 24 hours, it's up 78%. It has experienced a little bit of a pump. And over the past 7 days, there was a major pump where it is currently up 370%, but it went up over 500, 600%. It has a current market cap of $6.7 billion, which is absolutely incredible for something that was created as a meme years ago. Even the creator of Dogecoin admitted, yes, it is literally a meme. Mush Doge, much wow. So people started pumping it because of Reddit. There was this whole Wall Street bets thing where they started pumping Gamestop and it went up almost 2,000% within the past month. Absolutely incredible for a company that before 2020 was posting losses every single year in the stock. It wasn't doing so well. Then you had AMC, which was rescued from bankruptcy, or at least it's probably stalled its bankruptcy for maybe a few months. You had some people come out multimillionaires. You had hedge funds lose billions of dollars. And then you had Robinhood react in the strangest way where some people predicted it. Others had no idea that they could even do this, that Robinhood had this massive power that they could control the markets and manipulate it. It has been happening by large brokerages for years, but it's usually been in the shadows. We knew about it, we thought it existed, but we didn't have concrete proof like, bam, it was right in your face. Robinhood just decided, boom, let us limit your trades, let people sell their trades. So suddenly GameStop was removed. Even though it was experiencing a huge pump, there was a lot of volatility. I got an email from Robinhood. I don't use them, but I got an email. I got zero. I used to use them. I'm not going to use them after this. And I encourage you, if you have a Robinhood account, not to use them, or at least have extreme caution when dealing with brokerages like this. Due to market volatility and the laws and the SEC, Robinhood has decided to protect its users, which is complete BS, because basically all of these companies that stopped trading for specific stocks or limited trading, which they also updated, Robinhood doubled down. Other companies decided, all right, maybe let's ease away from these restrictions because there was a lawsuit going on. People started migrating to other applications. Hundreds of thousands of people got really upset, and you had over 100,000 negative reviews pop up really quickly, which Google removed there afterwards. Robinhood went down to a 1-star rating, which is pretty terrible, and it definitely lost a fair bit of money, but what was a really interesting coincidence is that they gained $1 billion investment during all of this. They're also owned by a hedge fund, so it gets really murky because they do have background interests, other parties who are benefiting from this manipulation, and Robinhood is not on our side. Robinhood is not on the side of the random investor putting $500 or even $500,000 in. It's trying to help out Wall Street, these hedge funds that lost billions of dollars in the short term, but in the long term, they're still going to make more money than all of us combined. So instead of shutting down and admitting, yeah, it's a liquidity issue, the true cause, they're small applications. Sure, they got $1 billion investment, but that's nothing compared to these large brokerages. They have a really bad PR. They didn't really think this out. They're not well capitalized, and they didn't have the money to cover what the clearinghouse required on the trade, especially on certain stocks. So new trades, they had to be 100% covered by the clearinghouse until they cleared, which is usually 2 days. So they shut them down. Instead of admitting, yeah, we have a liquidity issue, here's what we're trying to resolve, they just said a vague statement. Oh, we're trying to protect our users. We're trying to follow the laws. We're trying to make sure everything's stable during these volatile times, and a lot of fear mongering, protecting themselves and the investors in every way. It was the worst possible marketing. It was the worst possible PR. And then the CEO of Robinhood got interviewed, and a lot of people, you just saw on every single place that he had the interview posted, people were reacting very fiercely. It just showed it's not who you want as a broker. And since they're dealing with cryptocurrency, and since they're dealing with billions of dollars, it is not something that is helping people. So what did other companies do? Webull, M1, and Public remove restrictions on meme stocks after citing trade settlement firm as the cause. So there was another company that had a lawsuit, a class action lawsuit for anybody who lost money because of Robinhood ceasing trades for Gamestop. The stock fell pretty heavily, but then it recovered. A lot of users had to migrate to other brokerages. So it was this big movement. It's not just about making money. It's about showing the middle finger to these Wall Street individuals. There was a lot of restrictions the first day, but then they lifted these restrictions the next few days. The CEO of Webull said it wasn't our choice. This has to do with settlement mechanics in the market. Public.com says we're back. Our clearing firm Apex has resumed the ability to buy GME, AMC, and costs on Public. And other platforms like SoFi haven't restricted the stocks at all. So that's actually a good thing. We have to look at brokerages, even if they're smaller, who isn't restricting, who's giving us this freedom. You know what's the ultimate freedom? Cryptocurrency, because you are in control. As long as it's yours, you're not purchasing from like Robinhood or Revolut. As long as it's yours, no one can take that away. No one can just shut down the markets. Robinhood says, to be clear, this was a risk management decision. It was made not on the direction of the market makers we route to. We're beginning to open up trading some of those securities in a responsible manner. Robinhood's team specifically noted that the company stands in support of our customers and the freedom of retail investors to shape their own financial future, which is complete BS. This was posted on January 28th, which the next day, on January 29th, Robinhood expands trading restriction to 50 stocks, including GameStop, General Motors, Starbucks, several SPACs, and actually let me just show you who they're restricting. American Airlines, you can only buy one share or 10 options, not per order, but per day. That's pretty crazy. Aurora Cannabis, you have AMC, BlackBerry. So these aren't large stocks. Like BlackBerry is like what, 14, 15, Bed Bath & Beyond, one share. You have, let's see, Churchill Capital, GameStop, there we go. You have some pharmaceutical companies, you have costs. So some of these were getting pumped. You have Moderna, one share. Some of these are 5 share. But it's still pretty small when most of these companies are below $100, where the average investor is able to purchase many of these. You have Rolls-Royce, you have Starbucks, Trivago, you have a Silver Trust. So I really don't understand their thinking, because with this, they're going to be losing a lot of customers. Here we are on CoinMarketCap. You see Wall Street Bets. There we go. It's number 0. And Dogecoin, number 13. Pretty crazy. While Bitcoin is doing all right, it's at 32,700. Ethereum's been doing actually better if you've been stuck in Ethereum, but we have to zoom out more than the past week. Ethereum's been doing better overall this month. Now, Bitcoin did experience a bit of a pump from $32,000 to $38,000, almost $38,000 within a few hours, and then it just dropped back down to $32,000. So it was pretty crazy, pretty volatile over the past week. What can we take away from this? First of all, don't use companies that will restrict your trading, because they will restrict trading not only on stocks, but on cryptocurrencies as well if they don't agree with something. Second of all, if you don't have your cryptocurrency, if you're not in control of it, you are just investing in the current value of that asset that the brokerage owns, and you should find a different way to actually purchase your cryptocurrency so you're able to own it, you're able to send it, you're able to do whatever you want with it. No one's going to take it away from you. Also, if you have your money invested in cryptocurrency and Robinhood, there's another reason people are able to take it away from you. So whether that is the IRS, whether that is a debt collections company because you owe some money, you went bankrupt, whatever happens, people are able to take that away from you so much easier, because they just have to talk with Robinhood, which we already see what Robinhood has been doing with Wall Street. They'd be perfectly okay giving away your hard-earned money. Not to say that you should be doing anything illegal, But there are certain situations where, yeah, people will suddenly go bankrupt because of medical debt. And in situations where they'd be able to keep on to their Bitcoin, if that Bitcoin is just a value invested through Robinhood or Webull, they might be able to take that away from you, debt collections or courts. And for certain cases, that might be hundreds of thousands of dollars for someone who very badly needs that. So honestly, what does this all point to? This is going to get worse. If these companies continue to treat their customers like this, sure, there's people that can't just leave Robinhood because they have a bunch of money in there, they're still in the red, they want to sell before they get out. But this goes for a lot of brokerages out there. This goes for a lot of companies that are dealing with stocks, but they're also starting to get involved in cryptocurrency. And when you have companies that are dealing with billions of dollars in cryptocurrency and they're behaving like this, it goes against everything that community is standing for. So people will move into cryptocurrency when they realize they're able to actually control that instead of stocks. And we're going to see it more where people are trading in their 401ks for Bitcoin. So that is today's video. The next one will be full crypto. I just wanted to discuss about this. It was absolutely crazy what's been going on. Don't believe the hype, by the way. What are my opinions? I already posted them on the other channel, but for this, I'm going to say watch out for all of these pumps. Don't be investing your hard-earned money. If you want to play around with $5-10, go for it. But once something already has pumped, even the Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort, has responded that you should be cautious at this point. The pump has already pretty much passed, and even if it continues to pump higher, it's getting riskier every single 10% it goes up. So that is today's video. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. I have an update for Kubera. Today's video is going up. We're also going to have another video for tomorrow, and then we're going to be posting once per every few days, I guess, because there's going to be 2 uploads every single week for now because we're still searching for hosts. I told you that this would be flexible, so that is what's going on right now. I can tell you, I can reveal that there will be a host on here in the future who is a CPA who deals with cryptocurrency. That might be really interesting to see some CPA tax crypto videos on here within the next few months. I looked at the overall strategy from the new owner of the channel. It looks awesome. Can't reveal other aspects just yet, but they're going to involve you, the subscribers, some new content that is coming from people who actually are experts. And overall, I think the future looks bright for this channel. So for right now, I'm going to be posting twice per week. Hopefully the new schedule will be Wednesday and Sundays after this week, because this week was kind of like all over the place. So we're going to have a video today and a video tomorrow. Tomorrow we're chatting about cryptocurrency, and we're going to be delving into some altcoins. So that's that. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. The plan for Kubera is to get past 20,000 subscribers once we get those new hosts. But of course, we need to plan everything out. So leave a comment down below. Let me know everything, your opinion. Avoid Robinhood because, come on, certain stocks like Starbucks and GM and Rolls-Royce, they're not even doing anything, right? And what's going on in stocks will affect cryptocurrency in one way or another. That's why everyone was talking about it. So that's that, and see you guys in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching. Bye.